think we're here.
Yay!
Let me check over here. Give it a second to catch up.
Oh, buddy. It's okay.
Uh-oh.
It's okay.
Forgot the other TV was on. All right. Hello and welcome to the live stream, ladies and gentlemen, and even people who are not ladies or gentlemen. Ken's in the house. Ken, how are you? There he is again. That's right. The legend, the myth, the baby. The baby's in the house. BJ's, how are you, buddy? Good to see you, man. How are things in your world? Remember, you guys always say hello to each other. Say hello to Jamie tonight. She's our special guest. If you haven't figured it out as you guys come in, give us a thumbs up. Shout out to Jamie for having a baby. She's going to have a baby. Oh, doing good, man. You know, it's a busy day, Friday as always. I look good in my pink hat, so that's all I care about. And hello to you, Jamie.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, we're going to have a fun night tonight. Jamie's going to sing in a little bit. I'm going to get naked. No, wait a minute. No. That's a different live stream I'm doing later. Sorry. Members only later. You know, the OnlyFans Club. So, BJ, good to see you, though. Rick was here earlier. Rick, good to see you. Yeah. Jamie, you're just welcome to chime in and talk over me anytime.
Okay, hello, everyone. Hello, everyone.
We got a baby shower happening. That's what that thing behind me is. Probably can't read it. But that's a baby.
Did you see it? Look at that.
It says it's a leftover poster from our other baby shower. I don't know what it's all about. But it had a baby on it. So I thought it fit. Yes, a couple of Zoom homies were, yeah. I went to my local grocery store, Harps, which is one of my favorite bakeries, last night to try to get a pink cake. They didn't have any. So instead, I got pink cupcakes.
Oh, how cute.
And I would share them with all of you guys, but you're not here because it's a virtual baby shower. So I will eat these all myself. I might let Lorelai have one when she comes home. I don't know. She saw them in the refrigerator last night and said, "Ooh, are those for the baby shower?" And I said, "Yes, don't touch." And I was like, "Fine, whatever." So everybody's saying hello to each other. Good, good, good. So, Jamie, what's your weather? You having weather issues there? What's going on in your weather world?
Yesterday, we lost power for a little bit. So as you know, I had my appointments and then we come home and we lost power. Tonight, we're supposed to have tornadoes and it's supposed to be starting in just a little bit. So I'm hoping it just kind of passes over and that'll be it. So, but if not, then I got to head down to the basement, which is why I'm not wearing a dress. I'm just in blue jeans and a nice top because the cellar is gross. It's all dirt.
Yeah, I think we're in the same boat. It looks like we may be getting later tonight, 10 and midnight or something like that. So we have a small chance ourselves, but it's been dark and cloudy and windy here all day long. Yeah, we got to hope for good weather, Ken. We do. Rick, good to have you in the house. Thank you. Thank y'all for the thumbs up, shouting out. Show comments on stage. I didn't see this, but I haven't used StreamYard in quite a while. So I'm still playing with it and practicing again because I'm old. Thank you, Williams. Office is in the house. Good to see you and good luck. Everybody say hello to William. Jamie is, if you didn't know, is having a baby. She's having a baby. That's going to be the word of the night, baby. So, baby is the word. We did get some pink cupcakes. Jamie's going to sing a song later. It's not going to be Baby Shark, but she is going to sing a song. So, all right, let's see. I'm double checking things as we get started here.
That's fine.
I'm going to share this out to Facebook. I sent a message out last night, but let me send it out today. Let me get this message out.
That's fine. I'm going to mute my mic and go put him in his jumper for a little bit.
Okay. Now, let me do this. And then I'm going to drop the link. I got to find the link. Remember, I'm only a StreamYard genius on Tuesdays. Crap. And today is Friday. Here's our StreamYard link to join. You guys are welcome to come up. We're hoping everybody will come up. Now, look, we got a lot of things we're doing tonight. One, we're guessing the baby weights. So if anybody, and what we're doing with the baby's weight is I got a record sheet here, and it's going to cost you $1 per guess, only $5. You cannot guess more than 5 times, so $5. The winner will get $25 from me personally, not of Jamie's money. Every guess is going to go to Jamie. The $25 will come from my own pocket. So if anybody wants to start, let me know, and then you can send the money to my PayPal versus Super Chat. Super Chat takes 30%. So you can either send the $5 to PayPal or just Super Chat a little extra, whichever way you want to do it. But remember, you only get 5 guesses, or otherwise we'll have 9 million guesses and so forth. And so we've already got 2 people who've guessed 5 times. So we're there on the record there. So if you guys want to start thinking about what her baby's weight is going to be, and there she is, pregnated. So that might give you a guess. Look how big that belly is. So that's going to be like a 40-pound turkey, right? So thinking of fat, you guys all know I had not you, my dog. You guys all know I had to take my dog to the vet the other day. My fat dog weighed 26 pounds. She should weigh 18. So apparently her diet has not been working. So she's
her and Bruce are the same weight because he got weighed yesterday and he's 26.
Oh my God.
He is.
Now I will say in justification, Lily is 29 inches long.
Okay.
So she's really long. But I did tell Lorelai, I said she's only fat when she's not completely stretched. As a wiener dog, if she gets in one of those long stretching modes, then she looks skinny. Other than that, she's fat. So 26 pounds. So we got to work on doing better with that. So there you go. There you go. But she's doing much better. My doggie is. She had a bunch of, when she got ran over by the car, her front teeth got busted up. And so they pulled those out. We didn't realize that they were busted up. We didn't know that. So they had to take all of that out. And so now she's kind of toothless like a kindergartner. She's got her canines and no front teeth, So I'll have to take, I think there's a video coming out of that shortly. So Winter Mute is in the house. Hello to you, he says. Can everybody say hello to each other, which is always outstanding. Thanks for the thumbs up. You guys got any wisdom for Jamie tonight? we're seeking wisdom. We got a couple things we're doing. Remember the baby weight, so you guys need to be thinking about that. We're also going to. I got a funny joke I want to tell you a little bit later about Jamie, but that's gonna have to wait a little bit. So, and then we want to know from your time in life what baby song you hate the most. So think about that. So maybe you had kids back in the 1900s, because some of you guys are really old, and maybe they had some songs that drove you crazy. Like, now I remember the Wiggles. They drove me crazy. And then, of course, Jamie's going to sing for you guys all here in a little bit, maybe about 7:30.
That's fine.
Yeah. And yeah. And you guys better like it. That's all I got to say. No not liking it in this channel. Let me close my Facebook back out. So, can you like that? Barney? Barney? Oh, the purple fat guy?
Oh, Barney.
Barney. We love you. You love me. I'm a big fat purple dinosaur. Was that it?
I guess it depends on the song. Barney had like Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination, and then he had the I love you, you love me.
Is that what it was?
Well, the intro is the Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination.
Ah, all right. Barney, I love you. I guess there really is music there. I love you. You love me. We are a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. That's kind of nasty. Won't you say you love me? That's kind of sounds like a child molester, you know? What, Barney grooming little children? You know, I don't know about that one, guys. Blue Clues. Sure, imagination. I am fat all the time. Yes, Vikings in the house. Good to see you. Have near. No fear. Viking is here. Jamie said hello to Viking and everybody else you want to.
Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for coming tonight. I really appreciate your love and support. It means a lot to me and my husband, who is working right now, but it does mean a lot to him as well, and to Bruce. So we very much thank you for coming here tonight.
That's right. I echo those sentiments. Remember, get your guess weight, your baby weight guessing. Let me know what it is. One fish is in the house. Good to see you, one fish. How are you? You got a baby song you hate or character? We could expand it, you know.
Oh, yeah, we could do characters too. Why not?
Yeah, I don't know. BJ says, congratulations on the baby. Well, thank you for congratulating her. Well wishes are always welcome for people who are having babies. Right?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. And she is having a girl. You've already picked out a name, so she's not going to name it after me, which is very upsetting and hurtful, but I can live.
You can live.
God. All right, Viking, 45 pounds and 60. What are you trying to remember? You're European. You got to give us some American numbers. You know, 45, 60. What is that like? You know, 45 ounces or 4,560 pounds or ounces? What are you talking about, man? Remember, we're going to charge you $1 a guest, no more than $5. Send it to Jamie or send it to my PayPal. I'll get it to her. The winner of the contest, after she has the baby, because we don't know what it is now, will receive from me $25. Jimmy, I got something for you, buddy. My baloney has a first name. Oh, I like baloney. Better than Da Vinci. I am Da Vinci.
Oh, I think they're talking about the computer program.
Oh, I know, but
I
make up the rules, you know.
That's true. I mean, they could be talking about art.
She should have gone with Davina. I agree. She got it. Yeah, David would have been fine. You know, I tell everybody that's having a baby, they should just name it David, and then the world will be a better place. Nobody listens to me.
Nobody listens.
Nobody listens. Not even my wife. Not even my dog. You know, not even the damn fish. Well, there you go. Jimmy likes the My Baloney song. I remember that from childhood. Nowadays, they would probably kind of consider that offensive, wouldn't they? Some woke person would go, "Oh my God, you offended me by saying you like bologna. You know, and bologna's made out of animal parts."
How do you know the baloney's first name?
I like bologna sandwiches, fried bologna. We all grew up poor, so we ate a lot of bologna, fried bologna sandwiches. Hey,
Yes, yes.
Jimmy John's in the house. Hey, Jimmy, I got a really cool thing I want to share with you another day about cruising. So you need to message me. I want to share something very cool with you. You probably won't care, Jimmy, but I want you to know about it anyway. Ken saying that hello to each other. No American measurement is strange. Well, we can get a calculator, or sorry, a mathematical conversion. I have a converter on my phone. I have a wife on the phone. See the wife? Where's she go? I don't know where she went. I don't know. But I probably got a converter from European to American. I get on the road to Miami tomorrow. Woohoo! We're thinking about Miami in September. BJ, thank you for that. 8 pounds. Let me write this down. BJ is going. Now you got $2, so you get 2 guesses. He's going to go with 8 pounds. Nice. Nice. Thank you for that. Yeah, Jimmy's a big cruiser. He's going on a cruise. We're thinking about doing a cruise in September, but I got something really cool, Jimmy. So, uh-oh. So, Jamie, do you have any news? What's the latest update medically on the baby?
Medically on the baby. Oh, there's some information I can't even share.
Well, what you can share.
She's got a lot of hair. She's like a chia pet. She's gonna have as much hair as Bruce, maybe more than even my daughter. She is very long. Her heartbeat's very strong. And I actually might be getting induced earlier than my due date. That's the only hint I can give.
Okay. But health-wise, everything's moving along, right?
Health-wise, everything's okay. I have a couple things that they're a little concerned about for me. But as long as I take care of it as I'm in labor and do what the hospital tells me to do, I am okay.
Jimmy's asking, how tall are you, Jamie?
I am 5
You want to
feet.
see Jamie's belly?
Oh, yes. Hold on. I guess. I am 5 feet tall. And I will not say my current weight.
Oh, that's okay. Now, I want to tell a funny joke. A bunch of people here. I want to tell a funny joke about Jamie's belly. When she called me last night, she was running out of the house taking care of Bruce, of course, right? I found it extremely entertaining that she literally picked up Bruce and set him on her stomach like a chair. You know, I'm like, how multitasking is that? Man, that is really, really smart. Look, you know, we got a built-in chair for the other one. So it was. I'm like, oh, you know. So Viking is guessing something. Let me see. Nickname Chia Pet. There you go, little Chia.
Aw.
It will be a daughter. Yes, it will be a daughter.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yep.
That's why we're wearing pink, Jimmy. Jimmy, you know, pink. You know, where's my camera? Pink, you know. Let me get caught up here. Yep, it's looking like the 29th for sure. We're going to make sure it's not on the 29th, no matter what we have to do, Ken. BJ, because I send a chat, I get one guess. Nah, all right, okay, all right.
We can do that.
I understand. Dennis is in the house. He said 50 Canadian dollars pack in the curly locks for the new one. Nice.
Thank you, Dennis. Hello, Dennis.
Thank you, Dennis. We appreciate that. Now,
we do.
Money, maybe she'll name the baby after me. Maybe she can be bought, bribed. Let's see here. Good seeing the Zoom homies represent over from Ken's channel. Viking is saying hello to the Dennis. Dennis, I heard we're invading Canada tomorrow. So, just thought to throw that out there. And it's saying hello to everybody. Dennis, you want to take any guess for the baby weight? You get 5 guesses, Dennis. So what is your weight guesses? Nice. Yeah, Jimmy, Dennis is a good friend, good supporter, good guy. He likes the honeys. He likes especially the spicy Colombian honeys. Woo-hoo. Yeah, BJ, you're right. They take 30% of everything. So my OnlyFans page takes like 40%. The only thing is I never make anything on my OnlyFans, so they haven't took anything yet. I can't get any OnlyFans subscribers, but nice. So Jamie, are you excited about the baby?
I am super excited. I have her bassinet all cleaned out. I've got her clothes set aside upstairs. I just need to get an organizer for it because we only have 2 dressers right now. So I don't know. So other than that, I'm super stoked. This is my final and my last baby. I said no more.
Well, my question would be this. Are you excited for the baby to be out? Or are you excited for the baby?
Both.
I dropped the StreamYard link in there in the chat. If anybody wants to join us on the panel, please do.
Yes, you're more than welcome to come up and say hello.
That's right. I have only Viking page. Viking page. Yeah, but you probably got a bunch of girls from Taiwan on there, a bunch of lady boys. I don't know. Ken, good answer. It is a good answer, right? Jamie always has good answers. Jimmy's in the house dropping $10. Jimmy, we appreciate that, my friend.
Thank
Jimmy,
you so much.
Some guesses? I need some baby weight guesses. You can't make me come up with all of them. Well, 6 pounds and 10 ounces for Jimmy. Now you get 4 more guesses. Do we got to do the baby math again, Ken? Do I got to ask the baby math question again? The whole drama we had when our friends had their baby and my wife, and they all got in a big confusion about how much the baby gained, how much weight the baby gained. So let me know. We got to have a mathematical test on ounces and pounds. How many ounces? There's a great trivia question. How many ounces are in a pound? I just want to know if anybody knows, because that's what we're talking about. Ken says, no, we don't need to have that damn discussion again. But that was very, very funny. It was funny. I mean, teaching basic math to people with degrees. There you go. 16, Ken is the winner in the house. 16 ounces in a pound. That's right.
Oh, I thought he said 16 pounds. I was going to go, whoa, sir.
16 ounces in a pound. So the baby was, X amount, it's all mathematical there. Rick is saying hello again. No more guesses. That's it. I'm very good at guessing baby weight by looking at the tummy. The mommy or the tummy? Or is that the same thing?
Oh, I guess I should stand up again.
We do indeed. There you go. I'm telling you, that's a big ass kid. Might be more around 30 pounds. My dog weighs 26. So,
Well, I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to give the weight of my previous 2 kids as a hint.
No. Don't tip them off. Don't make it easy.
Well, no, that's why I asked. So everything's different though.
Make it easy. And then we're also asking a couple of other questions tonight. What is your least favorite baby kid character or song? Who do you hate the most? Like Barney or the Twiddletums? Tubby twins?
Teletubbies.
Is that what they were? All right.
Yeah, they're Teletubbies, and we had
The
Barney.
Ones that had a handle on their head so you could drag them around or something?
They're like little aliens.
That you could,
There's Caillou, there's Peppa Pig, There's Paw Patrol. I don't know. There's so many shows. There was Gullah Gullah Island, not Gilligan's Island, but there was a show on Nick Jr. called Gullah Island. It was out of the box. There's Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Jamie, I hope it's not as big as I was. I was 10 now. Ooh, Jimmy. I was 10 at birth. Ha, ha, ha.
Oh.
You just wish you were as good as me, Jimmy. I was 10. Now I wish I was 10. So Jimmy weighed 10 pounds. That's a good question too. What do you remember your birth weights? Let's start asking that question. That's a good one. What did all of you guys in the chat weigh? That's why I said 10 pounds, 5 ounces. Okay. All right. Man, they're thinking you're going to have a gigantic kid.
Oh.
Honestly, I was deployed through my kids' youth, so I was lucky on that. All right.
Okay.
Richard says hello to Winter Music.
There was Lamb Chops, Mr. Rogers, Mr. Dress Up.
Wasn't Lamb Chop the sock bucket?
Yeah, it was Sherry. She died of cancer.
I thought it was that old lady.
She's not really old. Yeah, she had the sock puppets, but she said she did "This is a song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends." And then they just keep repeating it, and that's why it's annoying.
Yeah. All right. So Jamie's going to sing in a few minutes, everybody. You better start getting her mind right from the movie Cool Hand Luke. Do you got your mind right?
Well, we have here.
College had no date. No, Ken doesn't remember his weight. Wow. Everybody remembers their weight.
Sherry Lewis. Thank you. Yes, it was Sherry Lewis.
Right. Viking says, I was so skinny that the hospital thought I would not survive. Wow. So you were probably underweight. You were less than 4 pounds then, weren't you, Viking? Because I've seen you as an adult. Jimmy says, I learned Tagalog song 6 months ago. It's about a child named Anuk. That sounds like an Alaskan name. By Freddie Aguilera. Oh, I know that person. My wife knows that person. BJ says, I remember when I was a baby. I only know my baby weight because it was told to me over and over and over because they kept referring to the fact I was a big ass pain in the ass. So they would make reference to, see, you were 10, a big pain in the ass. Like, well, that's okay.
I don't think I ever asked my adopted mother if she even knew what my baby weight was, because they didn't adopt me till I was 6 and I was in foster care from 2 months old to age 6. So all I was told is I was failure to thrive. That's all I was told. So I'm guessing a preemie.
Yeah, that makes sense. Jimmy says Anuk equals son. All right. My ex-wife was 4 pounds. That's a little bitty girl. Our friend's baby was 5.8 ounces. 512. No, sorry, she was 514. Our friends that just had the baby a couple months ago, it weighed 514, and that's where we had the mathematical problem. Because when they took it back to the doctor, it weighed 602, and they keep thinking that it gained 1 pound and 2 ounces. Lord have mercy. I know Lorelai will know it. Yes, Lorelai knows everything. Whether she does or not, she'll say she does. So, yes, Ken. That means son. Indonesian, Tagalog, which is Filipino, Malayan, means child, son, or daughter. It's a general neutral term used to describe one's offspring. Nice. Well, it does drive me crazy. I will say this about the Philippine language, how they want to call, I have a lot of problems with Lorelai and other Filipinas because they will tell a story and they will say she, But they'll say like, well, she jumped off the building yesterday. And I'm like, well, I know that he jumped off the building yesterday. But they just use one term, one gender term, and it drives me crazy. I'm like, wait a minute, who are you talking about that jumped off the building? I know that Jimmy, a man, jumped off the building yesterday, but what girl jumped off the building? I wasn't here for that. What happened? He's like, no, no, no. And I'm like, well, you gotta, in America, for Americans, you gotta keep it simple. Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Him or her? So I've had to work with her over the years and others to get them to say he or she versus she or he, meaning everybody. Kind of crazy. Can only be used for a daughter too. Nice. Yes, Jimmy. Not confusing at all. Yeah, Filipino language isn't confusing. I will go and find my birth certificate. That's good. Or you could just order a new one. Hey, I saw a thing on the news the other day where somebody said they can't do something. And I'm like, all of us go and we just order new birth certificates. We had that problem the other day. Somebody was bugging us about birth certificate. And I don't remember what it was, but I'm like, well, I just called the state of Illinois and ordered it. I don't have a problem. Is that the Ukrainian flag? Where? That's a baby.
Wait.
There's no
I'm
flag.
coming, buddy.
Nope. All right, Jamie's going to get ready. You know what you're going to sing?
I was thinking John Denver's Country Roads.
Country Roads.
If
All
you
right.
could bring up the lyrics for me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you got to know the words. All right. Hang on. I got to figure this out. Apparently, there's a picture in your house, Jimmy's asking.
In Jamie's picture. No?
I don't see a picture, Jimmy.
I don't see a picture.
You talking about her shirt?
My shirt? This is just a dress-up shirt. Doesn't mean anything.
Oh, or do you mean in her thumbnail maybe or something? Her icon? I don't know.
Yeah. I don't have any flags anywhere in my house.
All right, let me see if I can figure out Country Road lyrics. On YouTube, I can guess probably do this on YouTube, right?
Yes, or you can just
Country Road.
or you can just Google the lyrics and I could just read the lyrics and sing it a cappella.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to work on. Words. Is that what it's called? Words?
Yeah. Lyrics.
Lyrics. So lyrics is the word? Okay. I'm not a music person. Oh, crap. Crap. You get over there. Don't come over here. All right. Let me get it pulled up, everybody. Guys, remember, you can join us on StreamYard. Let me skip this. I'm going to make sure it is what it is.
Oh, goodness. He's starting to cry.
Aw. Get over here to StreamYard. Maybe it's in the background. Jimmy's seeing things. He's going to Miami tomorrow. He's seeing things.
All right, let me grab the baby while you're doing that.
Oh, yeah. I got to work on this.
He's full force crying now. Hi, baby. It's okay. Hi.
I got to figure out how to do this. I know some of you guys are probably smarter than me.
You're okay. Did you enjoy your jumper and all your toys? No, it wasn't fun. Are you okay?
All right, well, we're waiting on, Jamie, you ready?
I'm ready. I'm just going to have to stand and try and sing. Bear with me, you guys.
All right.
Can you hear me from here?
I can hear you.
Okay.
But you don't want the words, right? You just want the words to read. Yeah, okay. Ready?
Right.
1,
Yep.
2, Three.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home, country roads. I'm waiting for the rest. All my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Life is old there, dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home, country roads. I hear her voice in the morning hour, she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Oh, yesterday. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home, country roads. Take me home, country roads. Take me home. It says it again. Country roads to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home, down country roads. Take me home, country roads. Take me home, down country roads. Oh.
Yay, we did it.
I'm sorry, everyone.
We did it. Or you did it. Round of applause. Everybody's giving you yes. Now, if you think of another song you want to sing, I figured out how to pull it up now. I'm smart.
There is another song, but I don't know if he's going to let me sing it. Coal Miner's Daughter by Loretta Lynn.
Ooh, that's one of my favorites. Dennis says, yes, outstanding.
Did you guys could hear it? Pretty good for 9 months pregnant.
Yeah, you're doing good. No, Jimmy, like very good. No, Ken says, Viking, whatever you said earlier, you were outstandingly smart, just like me, the host. That's what Ken said. I didn't say that. All right, you want me to find Loretta Lynn?
Yeah.
Coal Miner's Daughter? Give me. All right.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out how to
Let me
do
stand back up. I'll stand back up. You want to do one more song? And then I'll get you to bed, okay? And then he can keep running it for a little bit.
All right. You guys got any questions for Jamie about the pregnancy? Tell us who your least favorite or your favorite little kid person is. Remember any great cartoons from when you were growing up that would be good for her baby? Coal Miner's Daughter. I was the coal miner's daughter.
I know. You could. One more song, and then I'm gonna go put you to bed. Okay, I'll stay with you for a bit. Okay.
You know, I don't know if you knew this or not, but her great granddaughter was on American Idol a couple years ago.
Yeah, I heard about that. There was a huge uproar about it. People were like, "That's not fair," and I'm like, "Well, it's fair.
What do you mean
There's
it's not
nothing in the
fair?
contract." Yeah, Brian from Backstreet Boys? His son was in American Idol this year.
Yeah, there's a lot of them in there. You know, they got to get started somewhere. I guess I don't have a problem with it. All right. Now I got to remember what I did. You guys be patient.
You want to go in your crib for a little bit? Let me put you in your crib with your passy. I'm gonna go put him in his crib and his passy,
Okay.
and then
Had to give me
I
time to say
apologize. Yeah, if you guys hear him cry, sometimes babies just have to cry it out for a bit.
That's right. Trust me. We all know about that. We all cry like babies once in a while. No worries. Viking says to Ken. Viking's a very smart young man. He takes after me. He's not quite as handsome as me, but he's a smart guy. I was Iran Idol. I bombed. Oh. Oh, what a horrible joke that is, Dennis. Oh, my goodness gracious. You know. Oh, my goodness gracious, Dennis. You're just a troublemaking Canadian. You know. So, Dennis, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? We got those dreaded messages from the Philippines today. And the answer, by the way, is no. For anybody from the Philippines, I know you're watching. The answer is no. My wife's going to tell you no because I told my wife no. Do you understand? No. So, yes, Jamie is here in the United States. All right, Jamie, you ready? Give me a thumbs up when you're ready.
I'm ready. I'm going to sit and sing, even though it's frowned upon in the singing industry, but.
Okay. I got to push the button. Hang on. I got to push the button. I'm a pushing buttoner.
Well, I was born the coal miner's daughter in a cabin on a hill in Butcher Holler. We were poor, but we had love. That's the one thing my daddy made sure of. He shoveled coal to make a poor man's dollar. My daddy worked all night in the Van Leer coal mine. All day long in a field of hoeing home. Mommy rocked the babies at night and read the Bible by the coral light. And everything would start all over come the break of morn. Daddy loved and raised 8 kids on a miner's pay. Mommy scrubbed our clothes on a washboard every day. Well, I've seen her fingers bleed. To complain, there was no need. She'd smile in Mommy's understanding way. In the summertime, we didn't have any shoes to wear. But in the wintertime, we'd all get a brand new pair. From a mail order catalog, money made from selling a hog. Daddy always managed to get the money somewhere. Yeah, I'm proud to be a coal miner's daughter. I remember well the well where I drew water. The work we done was hard, and night we sleep 'cause we were tired. I never thought I'd ever leave, but you're holler. I'm looking for the lyrics. Well, a lot of things have changed since way back then, and it's so good to be back home again. Not much left but the floor, nothing lives here anymore. Just the memories of a coal miner's daughter. That's it.
Yay!
He is screaming.
That's all right. He's a kid. He's a boy. We're allowed to do whatever we want. Remember that. Dennis says, congratulations many, many times over. Outstanding job. I do like that song. I like old folk songs.
Thank you.
But I'm actually a fan of bluegrass and all that other weird stuff. I like a lot of different music. Ken says, good job. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. The lyrics kept skipping, so I was trying to do it through memory.
Yeah. Does anybody in the chat want to come up and sing? Tonight, be a star. You can be a star.
Tonight, completely. You'll sing your song so sweetly.
Well, Ken, we meant everybody but you, to be honest. I was just trying to be nice.
Ken says nope.
Just trying to be nice, Ken. Yeah, Lorelai won't let me sing in public or in private.
Oh.
So I don't sing. But the Filipinos, as I was telling you the other day, man, they get crazy on their karaoke. So what about Annie's song? What about it? I don't know it. Annie, who's Annie? Highway to Hell, Jesus Christ, Dennis. Highway to Hell in Hotel California.
Highway to Hell. I don't know all the songs to it. All the lyrics. I can't think.
Annie's song is from John Denver. I like John Denver.
Oh, okay. I'll have to practice that one sometime.
Annie the musical is a good musical. I like musicals.
Oh, Annie is.
I'm a big Neil Diamond fan myself, to be honest. Neil Diamond and Jimmy Buffett. Yeah, we're freezing up a little.
If I know the song, sure.
Yes, of course.
If I know it, sure.
Yeah. No, Annie is a musical Viking. It's a good musical about a little kid and a fat old guy called Daddy Warbucks.
Anne Murray. Which Anne Murray song would it be? Could I have this dance for the rest?
So cheap. Dirty King, so cheap. The other one I really know is Bye Bye Miss American Pie. I was driving my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. The day that I die. That's Don McLean for all of you people that don't know any better.
I did karaoke years ago, and someone asked me to sing Sweet, Sweet Child of Mine.
Uh-huh.
I did pretty good. I think I did all right.
Richard said you did a good job. Jamie, I think she did Annie's song as well.
I'll have to figure that one out another time, Ken. I'm not familiar with it, and I don't want to butcher it.
It's been done a lot. Okay. Don McLean. Yeah, there's a documentary out by him, by the way, about American Pie. That is one of the best documentaries I've seen because I love documentaries. And it goes into, and I didn't know this, all these many thousands of years of enjoying his song. There's a gigantic real story being told in Bye Bye Miss American Pie. When he talks about how he wrote that song and what the lyrics meant intentionally, You'd be shocked.
Huh.
Ken says, "Oh, no worries, no worries." Now we want to hear another one. We need
Oh.
somebody else to be brave enough to come up. You cowards, chickens.
Hmm.
The better son was Bye Bye Miss Canadian Pie.
Did it have
Canadian
syrup on
didn't
the
have
pie?
The version. What's her name? Madonna, that Madonna chick. She redid it one time and she didn't do good. She bad. She sucked. Yes, we broke that down in freshman English class. Did you now? I'm gonna quiz you on it because I wrote notes. So it's because it's 400 years ago. The version from Canada. What other song do you know? Come on. Oops.
Me
Yeah,
or someone
you're the only one here.
Oh,
Not me.
I thought someone was going to be brave and come on up too.
Well, they're all too big of chickens. I think Viking likes to sing. I know he likes to sing.
Aw. How about Adele's "Make You Feel My Love"?
Well, I think that's kind of your problem. Made the husband make you feel your love. Make you feel my love. That's why you got a baby on the way. Make you feel my love, Adele. That girl can sing. I think she has a good voice. I don't really know her music, but I know I've listened to it enough to know that she can sing.
Yes, she has a very good voice.
Yeah, it's kind of like I told Lorelai one time that what's her name, the Lady Gaga chick.
I don't listen to her music, but okay.
Well, yeah, I don't either, but I was really impressed by the fact that Lady Gaga can really sing. She just,
Yeah.
I don't know why she does all the weird shit to go on top of it because she's a really good singer.
Did you know before she got famous, she was couch surfing and she broke up with her boyfriend and her boyfriend was just a narcissist. He was just like, you're never going to become anything, you know, your family hates you, blah blah blah. And then she somehow landed a record deal, basically gave him the finger and was like, look where I'm at now. And then she made it big on American Horror Story.
Yeah, she was on that. Yeah.
On that. She was on the Vampire Chronicle one and a couple other ones.
Yeah, I remember that because I've watched those. But I thought she was a pretty impressive singer, even though she has a lot of weird theatrics going on. But whatever makes her happy. All right, we're going big time.
I'm probably gonna have to stand up for this one. Make You Feel My Love. Okay. Oh, perfect. That's perfect. That way you just mute the music and I can. Oh, that's even better. Okay.
Hang on, let me pull the trigger. Dennis says his couch is available, especially if you're young and sexy.
Woohoo! Oh, I'm not young.
Come on, I hit the button. It's going. Maybe I got the wrong one.
Or maybe sometimes when they get copyrighted, people will just leave one thing up and nothing else will happen.
Let's see. Let me try this one. Well, they're playing the music.
But there's no lyrics.
Yeah, no words. So they don't have words. Oh, here it is. Never mind. Hold on. You got to remember, I'm a genius.
Okay.
All right. I think you just got to give it a second.
Okay. Yeah, there's a piano entry.
Oh yeah, that's what's happening then. Damn piano entry.
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I go hungry, I go black and blue. I go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. Waiting on the lyrics.
Or like a musical thing going on.
Yeah, I guess there's an instrumental break. So we just have to wait. Sorry, everyone. The storms are raging on the rolling sea and on the highway of regret. The winds of change are going wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. Nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love. To make you feel my love.
Outstanding! Patrick's in the house. Oh, I muted Pat. Let me unmute Pat. Pat, you can speak now, my friend. How are you?
Yeah, doing pretty good.
Did you know what's going on tonight? What we're here for?
A little bit. Yeah, I've been kind of pretty busy here last few days. Yeah.
What do you what? I got a couple questions, Pat.
What's that?
One, what have you been busy doing? And two, between Jamie and I, who do you think is the pregnated one?
Jamie.
So what have you been up to? How's the doctor thing going?
Well, I'm waiting on the test results, but doctors never did call, so I got to open an app that the doctors give me. And I've been kind of coughing really bad, but it kind of hurts on the chest bone and the ribs still. It's still killing me. Yeah, still hurts. Yeah, it's not fun. Not fun.
Everybody thank Dennis for throwing out another $20 because he's not the father of the baby.
Not the baby daddy, huh? No Maury.
No worries, that's right. Thank you, Dennis, very much for helping us out tonight, my friend.
Thank you.
You guys all say thank you to Dennis in the chat. Don't be shy. Don't let Dennis show you guys up. Muster up the strength. Ken says, that seems like staged. Uh-oh. That's probably my wife. What? No, my wife never listens to me. Does anybody out here have a wife or a girlfriend and they never listen to you? Raise your hand. I saw everybody raising their hand, so that's good.
Well, I guess it could go either way, right? Does anybody here have a husband that doesn't follow directions?
Just you. You're the only girl here. Hello. Come on. Probably would have been. Woo, Dennis is flirting with Jamie. Woo.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The question, Dennis, is for which one, you or her? Ah. Viking says no woman, no cry. So Viking says me have no woman, so me have to put up with no shit.
It's true, no drama.
Nope, no husband. Ken has no husband. So yes, Pat, you got to go check the app for your doctor, right? Is that what you're saying? Your medical app? We have baby cupcakes tonight. I bought cupcakes for the baby. See? They're pink. Does anybody want to share in a cupcake? I think Pat froze up on us. He's probably getting some wind damage where he's at.
Are we going to do the what if baby name?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. All right.
Yeah, they could come up. No, you can explain it. That's fine. You have the notes.
I do. I have notes. Where did I write that down at? I wrote it down somewhere. All right. So, alternative baby names, or what name of a baby would you name a baby? So now here's what I thought about later on in the night was, I want to know what your favorite baby name would be, but I also want to know what the worst baby name in the world would be. The worst. Okay, the best and the worst.
No, Ken, I did not change it. It's still what I have. This is just a fun game to showcase the many different cultures and different names people could come up with. So I'll give you some examples. In my family, no joke, there is a solace, there's an ardor, there's a justice, a credence, there's an epiphany. Yes, her name's Epiphany. There is a rain rose. There's a lot of interesting names. That's what I'll leave it right there at.
I think there's a lot of drugs in your family. A lot of hippie-ish going on in the family, right?
Most of those names were from one person. She named her children Justice, Credence, Ardor, Solace, Epiphany, I think Sky Rose, and something else.
Ah. I got to retract all my ideas. Okay.
I'm back.
There you go. Signal went out, but Pat is back in the house. So give us some baby names that you love and baby names that you hate. That's what I'm going to write them down. And we're going to make a book and sell it for $400 million. And you're all going to get 0.1% of my book sales.
And then we're going to get sued by some of the people
That's
who
correct.
are like, my children's name's in there.
We'll get sued by another publishing company for ripping off their ideal. So there you go. So Pat, you got a favorite baby name or a hateful baby name you hate the most?
I haven't thought of any really. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I think my favorite baby name is, can you guys guess?
David.
Yeah. So far I'm winning, you know. My channel, I'm winning. Ken says that's right. It's going to be copyrighted. That's right.
Right.
What about you, Jamie? Besides, you've already named your kids. You
Okay,
let me good and bad both. Pat, think about this.
Okay, so I have one that I don't like.
Okay.
It's okay if your child named this, but I have heard it spelled like 4 different times. Mercedes. Stop naming your children off after cars. Mercedes.
Okay. Dennis says Bambi is a classic name. No. That's the classic name of a stripper. We're talking about babies. Babies. Little humans before they grow up to be big humans. Babies. Not strippers.
Wasn't Bambi the little animal in Bambi?
Yeah, the one that got his mama killed. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Ken says that's right. Boy or girl, it doesn't matter.
Right.
I tried to name my son. I love that song.
I'm trying to figure out names for the baby.
Yep, ones that you love and hate.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't think of any. Yeah.
A Boy Named Sue is Johnny Cash, right? Boy Named Sue. Love that song. Mercedes is a stripper's name also. And yes, Dennis and Viking know this very well. They can go on and on about strippers' names. I know Viking can. And says, yes. Baby deer is Bambi. Yes.
I actually know somebody, I won't say their name, they've passed away, but they named their daughter after their stripper name. No joke.
Oh, God.
I said, what did you name your daughter? And they told me, I was like, isn't that your stripper name? They're like, yeah. And I was like, okay.
Wow, funny. All right. I'm with you. There's so many names I don't like that it's pathetic, but I taught college and I had all kinds of names. The ones I hate the most are the ones I can't pronounce, but
There's an asterisk in like 3 parts of their name, and you're like,
He's on
why?
His friend's having a baby.
Kim says, my guess is never name your child after an ex. Well, I would agree with that.
Oh, definitely. No.
That would be the worst thing. You always remind you of your ex. Well, unless her name's Bimbo, then there you go. You can just call them Bimini. I don't know. I think names like Courtney, those extremely white names drive me crazy. I don't know. There's like, those white girl names that they use everywhere,
So they were popular in the 90s. We had a lot of Jessicas and Sarahs and Courtneys and Allison. Allison was huge when I was growing up. I was the only Jamie until I was in 5th grade. Then there was another young girl named Jamie, but she spelled her name something different.
Yeah. No, and I'll get on one little pet peeve about the Philippine culture, and a lot of you guys can relate to this. What drives me crazy is when they rename themselves. We know a lot of people. I know a lot of Filipinos that give themselves new names. So, and it sticks with them forever. It's like, they'll call their own self Barbie. Call me Barbie. I'm like, well, why? Or call me Coach, like in the purse, or Louis Vuitton, or call me unfriendly, call me all these different, I'm like, well, what is your real name? Well, but I want to go by imaginary name. I'm like, well, okay, Only one AV. There you go. That's you, Jamie. Only one of you is why.
Thank you, Dennis.
I actually was named the 3rd in line for my first name. So, but I don't ever go by it because it's stupid. So, and I don't like the name. And if anybody's offended by this, I don't like, this is a boy's name, but I don't like Eugene. Eugene makes me think of serial killers.
That sounds like a WWF wrestling name on TV. I've heard of that before. Yeah, they got a guy. Yeah, they got a guy named Eugene in the wrestling business, but it's just a character name. Yeah.
And then the other thing that drives me crazy a little bit is when they take a name like Ashley and then they try to just respell it. Just spell it how it's spelled in the dick. I mean, come on, it's hard, No, her name is Lee, not Ashley. It's Ashley. What? It's kind of like Lorelai's name. Everybody screws Lorelai's name up. A lot of people call her Laura Lee or Lorelai. or Lord E, so.
I had a teacher in high school who couldn't spell my name. It, Jaimie. I'm like, I'm in the curriculum. You have to look at this on your pad of paper every day. It says Jaimie. I promise you.
Tell her she's too damn lazy.
Yeah, put my name up on the chalkboard because I would talk too much with my friends, so I always got put up front.
What? Eugenia? That's interesting.
Eugenie. Oh, Eugenie.
Eugenie, yeah.
That's interesting.
Eugenie's a good nickname.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Eugenie's a good nickname. My mother's name was Eula May.
Ken. Jamie.
Oh, Ken. Ken.
Oh, while we're talking about names, so people have seen me written out the baby's name. It is Maybell. It is not maybe. It is Maybell. It's not a cow, although you can make fun of her, I'm sure, and moo, but it's Mabel or Maybell. But I'm going with Mabel.
Maybell. Come here, Mabel.
Mabel. And Bruce Charlie wanted a really good manly name on his side. Bruce is the only grandson technically on his side of the family. And I picked Henry for a funny reason. I loved Charlotte's Web growing up. So I thought, well, if I get really angry with him, I'm going to yell at him like the ant does in Charlotte's Web and just scream, Henry!
There's a Henry in Charlotte's Web? I didn't know that.
Yes. The little boy that hangs out with the young girl in Charlotte's Web, the older one with the crazy rat that sings the carnival song, his name is Henry.
I thought the guy's name was Wilbur.
That's the pig.
Oh. I like Wilbur.
Yeah.
Judith's popular name at this time of the year. Yeah, Dennis. You just like stripper names, Dennis. Dennis, thinking of you, give me one of the strangest Latin American girl names that you've ran into. Dennis spends a lot of time in Latin America. So Dennis, tell us one of the Latin American names that you find interesting. And I don't mean how she looks. I mean her real name. Not her butt or her boobs, but, her name. Try this one. Alexandria Sebastian Stout. ASS. So you named him an ass, eh? There you go. Did he get called an ass a lot? That's not very nice. That's not very nice. So, Pat, what else have you been up to this week?
Yeah, I've been spending time with my son, and waiting for this month. They haven't got the court ready yet, but I'm waiting on it. Yeah. Still going in session, so I'm waiting for the judge to get back. Yeah.
Well, when you get there, remember not to call the judge an ass.
No. They'll be calling me.
Unlike Ken,
It's Spanish. Lucerito.
Lucerto? That's a weird name.
Is it Lucerito? Something like that, because it's
Spanish. I thought you were Italian.
I am Italian, but I took Spanish back in the day, so I'm just taking a gander at it.
I bet you're right. Say it again.
Lucerito?
Like Musolito from Italy. All right, I got you.
Not me. My son did that, Ken says.
I know, Ken.
Yeah.
Oh, my point is you called your son an ass. I figured you go in front of the judge. You call him an ass. And I was just trying to give advice not to do that. That's all I was doing. Jamie is correct in her pronunciation.
Uh-oh.
Was she an ugly girl, Dennis? Or was she a hottie toddy? And I also got to admit, I don't like the name Becky. I've known a bunch of Beckys, so offense to all of you Beckys, but I don't like your name. No, I did, but never listened. But well, good. I'm glad he doesn't listen. Oh, nobody listens.
Do children ever listen to their parents?
A flippin' 20. Is that a good thing, Dennis? Yes, Becky is short for Rebecca. That is correct.
Yeah.
But every Rebecca I've known, or every Becky I've known has been a little wacky. You know, a little wacky. So I don't know if I got a favorite girl's name, to be honest. You know, I think there's cool names like Veronica, you know, who makes you think of wanting to use a harmonica, you know, and sing the Bionica song. Yeah,
Oh, I was thinking of Mambo number 5.
Number 5. Cool. Nice. That you, yes. All right, send me. Dennis is going to send me a photo. Send it to me, buddy. Send it to me. Oh, it's a 20 out of 10. Oh, yeah, you got to send it. Don't tell my wife, Dennis. You get me in trouble.
Uh-oh.
You got to pretend she's ugly, Dennis. I can't think of, my mother's name was Eula May, which, you know, that's an old country name, but she was French Cajun. So.
Well, my birth name was Jasmine Joy Genovese.
I like Jasmine. Makes me think of rice.
Everyone was like, do you spell it with an S or a Z? And I was like, it was spelled with an S, but.
Jasmine makes me think of rice. Since being married to a Filipina, all I can think of is Jasmine rice.
Oh, so. Yeah. When I, before I got adopted, a lot of little girls my age were like, oh, you're named after a princess. And then I was like, no, I'm named after a flower.
That's correct. Yeah, I like flower names. I'm really big. The next dog we get, I want to call it Hibiscus. So.
Oh, it's JJG, Ken. It's like the mafia. Genovese. So Genovese. What's the matter with you?
Again, she's telling you, if you don't fall in line and pay your I forgot what that's called. Your percentage, your cut. What do they call that?
Your dues.
You're not the due. It's the interest. In Italian, there's a word for it. That the mafia uses. That when you're paying your interest, like on a loan sharking loan, your book, your something. All right.
I thought it was dues. DUES.
Dennis has sent me some pictures. Well, I hope Ken and Vikings. You want me to show these, Dennis? Say yes or no. It's up to you. But some of you guys are going to have to close your eyes if you're going to see these pictures. And you better donate some money to Dennis. And close that, and I'll come back to that. Facebook.
Or you could save the pictures on another live stream to get people interested.
Yeah. I do that with topless photos of myself. Oh, there's Patty.
How's that working out for you?
Right.
Well, I got 1 million of them, and I've sold like 1, and then it got returned for defective material. So.
Do you do the glamour shots?
That's it. She's down in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Mexico. Gonna do a little senorita.
In Puerto. I can't read it from here.
The photos were taken down in Mexico. I got you. Let me look.
Okay.
Yeah.
Water.
Well, that's the other Colombian girl, Dennis. So Dennis, a lot of women.
South of the border, huh? That's a good song
South of the border?
by Patsy Cline. Down Mexico way.
Yeah, Patsy Cline by far has one of the cleanest singing voices in history.
I think personally it's a tie between her and Karen Carpenter. Karen had a very unique voice that I've never heard again. And I know there are some country singers that can kind of mimic Patsy and Tammy Wynette and, you know, Loretta Lynn and Doris Day and those folks.
Yeah.
But I have not, I've only heard one person come close to Karen Carpenter, and it was a woman in China who actually made it on some kind of Chinese singing show. And she sang very close to Karen.
So Ken has said, I've used a lot of photos from Jamie on my live streams. They were awesome. I don't think they're the same type of photographs that Dennis sent me.
No, they are not.
I'm telling you.
Thank
Yes.
you, Ken. Thank you.
But I like Patsy Cline. I'm a big fan of the clean voice. And Karen Carpenter, I know you're talking about too.
Yeah.
Is good too. So they're, because you can listen to them without music and it doesn't hurt your ears. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, they were before auto tune, you know.
Mm.
Yeah. I like her. I like Patsy. I guess her and Loretta
Me
Lynn
too.
were buddies when they were young.
Yeah.
Pat,
Sounds
who's your
good.
favorite singer?
What do you mine? Loretta Lamb, Patsy Cline. Oh my gosh, there's some others out there. Yeah. I like Johnny Cash a little bit. Merle Haggard. Yeah. Merle Haggard.
Yes, Mayor Haggard's good.
Yeah.
Ken says, Autotune doesn't even help me. You would have to have the super version of Autotune to even come close, Ken. I'm just saying.
Do you guys remember the first time Autotune came out? Because I remember one of the very first people who used it, and they are a big singer, and everybody was very upset that she used it. She's older than all of us. It was Cher. Cher did Do You Believe in Love After Love? But she used Autotune, and it was the first time most of us had ever heard it. And I was like, why would you do that to your voice?
Well, I guess I really don't know what Autotune really is.
So Autotune is a track. So you go into a studio and they have, I've been in a studio. So it's a box, clear plastic box, and somebody in the background has all these mechanisms, right? They take your natural voice and they add different like wave frequencies to the microphone. So you get part of your voice, but you get this robotic feeling to it. So it doesn't truly give you someone's voice. It kind of hypes them up to make it
I
seem
apologize
greater than
for
what
that,
it is.
David.
That's okay. All right. I kind of get that. Sophia, Lily, Kyla, Bad Ariel, Sydney, Amara, Octavia. There you go.
Amir.
I agree. All of those names suck. But Lily's the best one of all of those. My dog named Lily is Lily.
Ariel was very popular in the early 90s when Little Mermaid came out.
Yeah. Ken remembers Melly Vanilla. Do you guys remember those idiots?
Yeah.
Millie
Yeah.
Vanilla, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, Ken. Who else?
Someone else. Early AI.
Or AI. Yeah, so there was a huge thing last year. Sorry, I follow the music industry a bunch. There's a huge thing last year. One of the #1 country hits for last year for TikTok was completely AI. It had millions of hits, and somebody actually thought, a lot of people thought it was an actual person. And the creator came out and said, no, this is AI. This is an actual person.
Right.
So now when it comes to the Grammys and the country awards and the other awards, BET and all of them, they now have to filter out all of these artists that these people are claiming are real,
my signal.
so they can't make money off of them.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think AI should be allowed in a contest.
No, or
Yeah, my
in the
signal's been
industry.
pretty bad here.
Yeah, you're coming in and out, Pat, but you'll be all right. My entire show tonight will be an AI. All right, there you go. Because I know even on here on YouTube, YouTube is getting rid of the only AI channels, and now you have to disclose whether things are AI or not.
Well, that makes sense. It's very frustrating even on Facebook because you go to listen to this great story and then the words are totally mispronounced. I'm like, oh, it's AI. That's not how you pronounce this word.
When we were living in the Philippines, I always enjoyed the fact I would watch an American movie in the Philippines that was translated into Tagalog, and then it was what do we call the words on the screen? Whatever, you know how they do the words on the screen back into
Lyric?
English,
Okay.
and they would get so many words wrong because I know the movie, I've seen it 100 times in America, right? And
Yeah.
so they couldn't translate back into English at all. It was really funny. Like you'd see a dog going across the screen and they'd call it a cat. You know, there goes
Oh,
the
yeah.
cat. No, that's a dog. You know.
Well, it's kind of like when karaoke became a big hit a few years ago. You really had to filter out some of those lyrics because they were so butchered. People from all over the world had nothing to do but sing karaoke, which is fine. But they
Yeah.
would go to maybe English wasn't their first language, which is fine. But they would try and guess these lyrics, and you're looking
Correct.
at these lyrics going, this makes zero sense.
I agree. Lynn Anderson, Rose Garden. I like the Rose Garden song. Tita Marie's in the house. Tita, good to see you. We're having a baby shower. Tita, you want to come up and sing? Jamie sang a couple songs. I can drop the link if you want to come up and sing. Tita likes to sing. Rose Garden is good. Is Rose Garden the same as I Never Promised You? Yeah, I Never Promised You a Rose Garden. Is that the same song that has rose-colored glasses in it? That's two different songs, right?
I think so. I never promised you a rose garden. Might be that one.
Yes. I use AI to make songs because I don't have a band, but I write lyrics. Yeah.
And
Oh,
that's
disclosure.
fine too.
Mine send hello to Tita Marie. Tita's back in the Philippines hanging out. Hello, kid. You get caught up on the chat real quick. Okay, I can show them. Avocado Great's your first baby. Now, Jamie, tell them about the baby. Tell her about
This is my third child. I have an older daughter. I have a son, and now I'm having another daughter. So I have 3 children. That is it.
Ken does like the fact that we can do the chats on the screen. I agree. I like that. All right. Now, if you guys like these pictures, you got to donate more money to Jamie. We're raising baby money. Remember, we're guessing the baby's weight. Now I got to
Well,
remember how to do this.
while you do that, I'm gonna go check on Bruce because I don't hear him crying anymore. I think he cried himself to sleep.
Okay. Patrick's having internet troubles, I see. All right, let me get over here. Share screen, extra camera, video, slides, share screen. All right, I know that's there. Hang on. I'm working on it, boys and girls. Let me figure out how to do this. I just did it a second ago. Oh, it's just giving me tips. If I would read instructions once in a while. You guys know I don't like to read instructions. I don't think I can make them any bigger, can I? All right, let's get some super chats going for Jamie. Let me see if I can pull this up on StreamYard. I got to see if I can make them a little bit bigger for you guys. Hang on. This is our friend from Mexico. If you want to see the bigger version, you got to super chat Jamie. We're doing a baby raising fun tonight. Yep, that's the one. There's the last one. All right. Let's see. I get back over here. Let me get caught up here. I can't come up. No sound card. Still traveling. Thanks for the invite. Tita says, well, anytime. Happy to have you here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Write a song that makes the sing guess the artist. There you go. Ken says, been there a lot, done that a lot. I understand. Yes. Is that like reading the manuals? The whole world, Barry Manilow. All right. Ken says, yes, Miss Tita Marie, good to see you. Hey, do I win a prize, Ken? Yes. You win the #1 prize. I had a contest on my channel the other day for whoever was the 1 millionth subscriber to my channel would win a prize. But nobody won the prize. Tonight we're guessing baby weight and we're talking about names, Tita Marie. Do you have a favorite baby name or a baby name that you absolutely hate? Get Pat back up here.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hit some more words. Why? It's raining. Oh, well.
I will give you points on my channel. Points for what? What kind of points? Like a pointer? You know? Yeah, I don't use StreamYard a lot. I haven't used it a lot in quite a while. But I think there's a lot of good things to it, but, you know.
Right.
So, Tita, we're looking for baby names. And we have baby cupcakes tonight. I made these myself.
Oh, wow.
From scratch. Nice. I did. I did. You don't believe me, Pat?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
See, right there. Wherever my camera is. Made it myself. Strawberry.
That sounds very good right now.
Mm-hmm.
That says I'm back.
Yeah, it's getting pretty bad tonight here.
You having storms? I know.
Yeah,
Jamie
having storms. Yeah, yeah. Weather's been nice.
That's good. I'm pulling up my weather.
Yeah.
I'm serious. YouTube. No, we're on YouTube. What am I looking for? Weather bug. Oh yeah, we got storm warnings here too. It says
Right.
a flood watch here. Tita Zenalodia, Pat.
No, hello, Tina. Good to see you.
She's still hanging out in the Philippines, if I remember.
Right. Yeah, I seen some of the post, Tita, with you and Melanie and rest of the crew and her channel. Yeah. Good post.
Tita says Juliet is a pretty name. I agree. I like Juliet.
Yeah, Juliet. Good. Good name.
But what I like is you take the name Juliet and you leave it as Juliet versus Julie.
Right.
So it's, if you're going to call somebody Alexandria, just call them Alexandria versus Alex or Xandria or Xandra, you know.
Right.
Because if you're going to do that, then why don't you just name them Julie? Brock, right now, how's it going in that part of the world? How's the Philippines? I wonder where Tim is. Tim's might be busy today. Thinking of the air quality in the Philippines. Tim always gives me an update about the air quality. We had, can I show these? No. I wanted to show those. I don't know how you show those. I guess not. I don't know. I was going to show something. I can't do that. All right. So how much longer, Tita, are you going to be in the Philippines? You got a couple more months, or how much longer are you going to be there? Jamie will be having her birthday. We are taking guesses of the baby's weight and stuff. Kid wants the baby born on the 29th. So, and we're looking for, since Jamie won't name the baby after me, I am trying to give her some solid backup names just in case.
Yep. When my sister had her baby, well, her name was Eleanor, but they was thinking between two names at one time. Emmylou, or Eleanor.
Eleanor.
That's Eleanor. That's pretty.
Emmylou?
Uh-huh.
Like 2 words or 1 word?
I think it's, I'm not really sure. They was debating on names when she was first born, my niece. Yeah.
Because I can see Emma Lou, like Eula May, but not,
Right.
Well, I could see it together if they lived in the Appalachian Mountains, because a lot of people in the Blue Ridge Mountains have names. I'm serious. I used to live there. They have names that are like that together.
Right. Yeah.
But they also breed with each other. So,
Right.
You guys have ever seen the videos about the Whites family in the Appalachians, right?
The White family?
Yeah, the White family in the Appalachians.
Mm-hmm.
Not the white colored, but the last name's Whites.
Yes, I heard about the documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just picking on them. We actually know some people from the Appalachians, and they're really good people.
Yeah.
So, got to go home in midday because we still have South Korea and then Japan. Woo-hoo.
Traveling.
Wow. Well, that's what's one of the other things I don't think is a good name is like America. I don't think you should name kids after countries.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised when that one person in my family named their son Justice.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know, and the name Clarence makes me think of serial killer. A lot of names make me think of serial killers, I guess.
Do you do watch a lot of documentaries though?
I do.
That could be a problem.
Yeah, maybe I watch too much TV. So, but yeah, kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I do like some Asian names though, like Oko, like Oko Uno or Oko Uno, whatever the hell her name was. Oko, I think that's what it means. Jamie, I must go. Great show. My hairdresser and makeup artists are here to make me look good for my live stream coming up. Kid, are you drunk? Shit. They can't make you look good. What are you talking about?
It always looks
presentable.
Nice. He always looks professional.
Thanks. It was a blast. We appreciate you being here, Ken. We do.
Thank you.
Tina Marie says, goodbye, Ken. It was very nice.
Thank you, Ken.
Yeah.
Take care, Ken.
I can try. You can only try. That's right. That's right.
Wait, this is just for Ken. Checks notes. Yep, that's about right.
Yeah.
Checks notes.
Yeah. It's like the people that don't, I wear watches sometimes, but the people that check their watches when they don't have a watch on, I think it's 3:27. Ken says, thank you, Patrick. Appreciate that.
Welcome.
Oh, it's a good one. Jamie Ken says, yes, priceless. You make it easy, Ken. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You make it easy. But yeah, I don't think country name. I wouldn't name a kid Japan, or Malaysia. And when they call him Asia, I don't think that's a good name for a kid either. That might be a
Mm,
stripper name. You can ask
mm,
Dennis and Viking. Is Asia a stripper's name? They know the best.
Or they
Now,
play on words and they
Hey,
take a word and they
jump
spell
up.
it backwards
Did
for a
you jump
baby's
up?
name.
All right, making sure.
I agree.
And
Now,
I'm
I
like,
will
what?
say there are some car names that I like. Like I think having a boy named Lincoln, like Lincoln Raleigh or Lincoln, would be okay. But we had a President Lincoln.
Mm,
So, but that one girl that was murdered was what Lakin. Her name was Lakin, not
mm,
Lincoln, but Lakin. And I thought that was a cool name.
right.
Iran could be a targeted name. Oh my God, Dennis.
Uh-oh.
You never hear of anybody called Canada now, do you? We know that. Never heard it. You hear a lot of people called America, but you don't hear anybody called Canada. I do like Native American names or First Nations, whatever we're calling that now. I am a big fan of names like Running Bear.
Oh,
Because,
wow. That's a good name.
it is. I like names that tell a little bit of a story.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
same here.
jump over dog with eagle. That's all right. We know he jumps over dogs with his eagle. We know a story. Or drinking too much. Dennis would be South American woman chaser.
Mm,
Something like that. So, but
yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Have
Now,
you talked to Buy any, Dave?
I did. I talked to her the other day.
Is she doing okay or?
Yeah. I was like, Somalia could stir up some stuff. Well, Somalia could be your babysitters. They could be our babysitters.
I was just about to drink some water too. Shame on you.
I did. I talked to Bai the other day. She seems to be doing just fine. I don't know if there's any. I haven't seen Henry.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I don't know if they're doing whatever. I talked to her for a few minutes on a live stream. Seems to be trying to, do the typical Filipina live stream stuff. So more.
Yeah, so she's still doing her live still?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen her for a while on the live. I've been trying to get notifications, can't hardly get none. And once I put the notification in, there's nothing that pops up.
Yeah. I don't know. But
Might
she
be.
seems fine.
Yeah, it could be YouTube.
It is YouTube. Like we were talking about the other day, I get notifications from YouTube 2 days from now that I was live today.
Right.
2 days from now, YouTube would tell me that I was live 2 days ago.
Mm.
You think? Like it's brand new. I don't know, but Vikings in the house. Viking says, well, let me get that pulled up here. Well, if Dennis and I was hunting women, he would take the bigger one. He would take the bigger ones. I would take the smaller one.
I was gonna let Dennis know. Let you and Dennis know that I've been getting those odd calls coming in again. They do video calls with their numbers, and then they want to do a video call. The Chinese and the Thailand girls is texting my phone. I don't know none of them, but the photos that I sent, they want to do video calls, but I think they're scammers. But I've seen a couple free in video calls.
Well, I got something that's going to help you with this, Pat. Give me a second. Scott is in the house and he says, congratulations, Jamie. Great singing voice. By the way,
Thank you.
in the pink hat is extremely handsome and talented. Well, thank you, Scott. We appreciate that.
Thank you, Scott, and thank you for being here.
We appreciate all the thumbs up. So we do, Scott. All right, Pat, I want you to pay attention. When these girls, there's things called modeling.
Modeling?
Yeah. So when the girls call you, I want you to get a button-up shirt like this. Put it on. I want you to wear it in front of them. And then as you're talking to them, I want you to slowly do this.
Okay.
Okay. And then talk to them some more and visit with them. And then do another one. Because what's going to happen, if it works right, is the girl will do the exact same thing.
Ah.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
And then you can kind of do this. Just saying.
But no, they been asking doing crypto with me, and I'm like, no, I'm not interested in that. And asking all kinds of questions.
Just tell them, say, well, I appreciate that, but my financial advisor says we just have way too much money, and he doesn't want me getting involved in any more stuff that he has to keep up with.
Right.
Our tax firm just can't keep up with all the stuff we do. So,
Yeah.
Sorry, but I told somebody at Walmart, I had a weird person attack me at Walmart a while back. And she was excited because she found a coupon or something on something, or figured out how you could get something for like $1 versus $2. And she was running all over the store telling everybody.
Oh.
She came up to me and was yelling and screaming about how you can get this for $1. Said, oh my God, we all got to save money. And I looked, and she irritated me. And I said, well, sorry, I'm filthy rich, so I prefer to play full price. Yes. You would be Vikings wingman, yes. Where's Ronald? You could be Ronald's. Ronald needs a wingman. Or maybe
Where's Arnold and Bud and Tony and
Viking, Jamie and I were,
Take care, Tita.
go ahead.
Good to see you, Tita.
hi
All
Tita,
those
thank
names
you.
gotta go. All right, Tita, we appreciate you. Viking, has anybody heard from Ronald? I sent him a message the other day. I hope he's doing well. Jamie and I were talking about him. So Tina Marie's going, man, you guys are crazy. I got to go find some normal people.
Well, here's another fun thing I guess we could do. What if, I have a question for everybody. What is the most embarrassing thing that you've done in public? It could be forgetting something or something that you blamed on somebody else. Or it could be at a family function.
Mm.
I can start off because
Okay,
I still remember what.
That's pretty perfect,
Okay. So, about 14 years ago, I was on my way to, we'll just say church, but I had to stop by Walmart. And I wasn't feeling very good at all. I had worked like a 16-hour shift, and it was early in the morning, and I had to get some stuff or what we had to do, and my stomach just kept grumbling and grumbling. And I was like, oh no, I think I'm going to pass some really bad gas. I said it just like that. So I went to the checkout line. I found a lady with $2, and I just let it work.
Oh my God.
She looks at her children. She goes, did you poop yourselves? It's disgusting. And I'm just sitting there so bright red. And for like 5 minutes, and then the cashier started gagging, and I was just like, this is the perfect thing, because I don't own a dog. I'm not at home, and there's no dogs in Walmart. So I had to figure something out, and I knew children.
Uh-oh.
I am ashamed. I am ashamed. I cannot deny. I am ashamed. Pat, you're up next.
Right.
Personally, I don't blame things on other people, to be honest. I really don't. I don't know. I can't think of anything,
I technically didn't blame him. The mother did. All I did was just do my thing. And $2 happened to be there.
You probably took those dogs home and the kids home and beat them and said, boy, how bad manners you are. Viking said he talked to Ronald the other day ago in a voice call, so that's good.
Oh, good.
I don't know. I guess, well, one thing is for me, to be honest, my personality really doesn't get embarrassed. I am not, some people think I'm a psychopath because I don't get intimidated and I don't really get embarrassed. and you really can't offend me because I don't care. So,
Right.
yeah, you know, if I do something, I do it. Who gives a shit? So, Pat, have you ever done anything embarrassing?
I never have, but I've seen people get embarrassed in a store. I could be in a grocery store doing my shopping. It could be a grandma and grandpa, and somebody be talking to this old man. Said, "Did you just pass gas?" And he's like, "Oh man, I made a big mistake."
Ah,
Yeah, and I mean, you sit next to him, you'd have to sit there and leave when the gas was hitting. Oh my gosh, big explosion stinks.
the worst thing is when that happens on an airplane.
Oh, I've had that. I've had that happen. Somebody doing that. Yeah, it's like, ooh.
Dennis is back in the house giving another super chat. Thank you, Dennis. All of these super chats are going to Jamie, by the way, and the baby, a brand new
Thank
baby
you.
whose name is not David.
No, it's not.
Raised funds. So she would have got more if the baby would have been named David, but she did chose not to do that. So there you go. Thank you
There we
again, Dennis, for that. I don't know. Dennis must have an embarrassing story. I know Dennis does. Dennis's embarrassing story is probably when he's in Colombia and the women are groveling at his feet, saying, "Please, handsome man, wish me away to the land of Canadian." So, yeah, I mean, Lorelai probably gets embarrassed. Lorelai doesn't like me talking in public. She thinks I embarrass her, but she doesn't like me making jokes. One, Filipinos don't get American jokes, so the humor doesn't translate. So she's not a big fan of my jokes in Filipino company because one, she doesn't think they're funny, and two, they don't get them. But I think they're funny.
Hi.
They entertain me. You know,
All that matters.
Yeah, yeah.
because I have to admit, I do like to be a smartass from time to time. I don't mind that. So, but no, I don't get too embarrassed about things, to be honest. I can't, I really can't think of anything.
Wow.
Yeah. But when you get to there's kind of like a development stage. Where is AV? Where's your Mr. at? Dennis is at.
Oh, my mister is hard at work. He worked 2 shifts today. So he worked early this morning and he got home around 1. He slept for a little bit and then he helped me out a little bit with Bruce, and he had to be back at work at 5, and he doesn't get off again till midnight.
Wow.
So, but he has tomorrow off. He goes back to work Sunday evening, but he has all day tomorrow off. So I'm excited to see what will happen tomorrow.
Well, that's good. It's what I'll say is it tells you that he's a good guy. Any man who's willing to work a lot of hours is a good person. And I believe that. I believe men who are willing to put work forward, not first, but we're going to work because that's what we have to do to take care of business, is a good person because they understand what life is all about. So,
yes.
Hey, Dennis, guess what? Mrs. Pack or Lady LB is heading to Chicago to hang out with the teacher. She's going to Chicago in June before her sister has to go back to the Philippines. So they're going to spend 4. I told Lorelai because my wife's sister teaches in the Chicago from the Philippines, but she has to go back. But she's going back in June. But Lorelai, she wants to go to Chicago, and I don't. So Lorelai's going to go hang out with her sister because she wants to go to Chicago, Dennis. She really wants to go to Chicago, and David doesn't want to go to Chicago. So this will give her an opportunity to go to Chicago. And I told her, well, you better only stay a day or 2 because you girls can't get along. So, but, planting those seeds, Dennis, right? So they've already got a bunch of things planned that they're going to be doing for 4 days, I guess. But yes. But Dennis, as I said earlier, if you didn't catch this part, there are people from the land of PH that have been requesting things, and the answer is no.
Mm.
The answer is no. But Lorelai's going to Chicago in June for 4 days. Or
Right.
3 days, 5 days, I don't know.
Mm.
They're going to go to a baseball game and go to the Skywalk and go
Wow.
other places. I don't
Wow.
know.
Wow.
They bought a city pass, so you get to go to all of these places in the city for one price.
Mm.
They will wear you down. Ain't gonna happen, Dennis. Not well. It's not gonna come out of my wallet. So. But
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah, I haven't been in Fred's channel for a while. I guess he must have changed. Well, the time has changed,
Yeah.
and I hardly see Mike that much on his live that much. I know he's been going through a lot, and Fred, he's been going live at 3 o'clock. I remember at one time he used to go live between 1:30 and 2.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. So I can't hardly do that anymore. It's like it's like midnight. I'm ready to go to bed. Yeah.
You're gonna be in bed at some point in time in life.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they're all doing fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but yes, I don't know. Dennis throws out another 777 in the house.
Thank you, Dennis.
I'm writing this down so I can remember.
Perfect.
Thank you, Dennis. I'm sure Jamie appreciates it.
I do very much.
The baby they're going to name the baby after you now.
That would be a very interesting name.
Maybe because she could call it Denise.
I was going to say, can name it Denise, but we already have everything planned for Mabel.
Yeah, they already got it down on the paperwork. So no matter what you do, Dennis, not changing the name. So.
Yeah.
But now we're happy for you, Jamie. We know it's all going to go well. It's going to be stressful, but exciting. You're going to have 2 little creatures that take up 99% of your time.
Yes.
I know you're experienced at this. I look back upon our friends that are first-time baby owners, and I look at them, and they're like deer caught in the headlights. It's like, holy shit, what did we get into? Being first-time baby owners, they.
Congratulations, Jamie.
Thank you, Pat.
You're welcome.
Good night.
So now do you have just one kid that's with you, or 2? I know you're pregnant, but you have any other children, or?
I have a 15-month-old son, and then I co-parent with my ex, and I've got a teenager daughter. So she lives with her dad.
So you got 3 now. 3.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. When she's born, I'll have 3. So the oldest and Bruce are 12 years apart. So I was not when they were like, "You're pregnant," I'm like, "Excuse you?"
All right. Yeah, I got one that's getting ready to graduate this coming May, so he's got more education. He's going to be going through what they call Ivy Tech or whatever they call that.
Yeah.
I guess they have more for the children that they want to get more education, like going through college or something. So, which that's good on my son. And then he got this is what is this, April? So my son got his class ring, and I think between January or February. So he finally got his class ring this year.
Cool.
Yeah. So he's happy about it.
Congratulations to him.
Yeah.
I actually, speaking of class rings, I actually have my yearbook right here.
Wow.
From way back in the day. So.
Right.
You're not that old. You're not old like that.
My 20th reunion is next year.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, a lot of people say I look way younger. They would have never guessed my age, but I don't know.
All right, my friends. I think our schedule was for 2 hours. I think we hit that 2 hours. So let me thank Richard and Pat,
Yeah.
Dennis. Thank you big time. Everybody else who donated, like Jimmy and Viking and BJ and me and Lorelai and who else was here? Tito was in the house. Scott was in the house. Ken was in the house. We kicked him out, but he was here.
Uh-oh.
That's okay though.
Well, I'm glad I made it tonight.
Pat,
Yeah.
we see
you.
lightning in your back window. So,
But yeah, there's lightning, yeah.
but let me thank everybody for being here on behalf of Jamie. Jamie, you want to give a few closing words?
Yes, thank you very much, everybody, for showing up tonight and showing your love and support for us. We really appreciate it. It means a whole bunch to us. I was so happy to see so many people here, and I hope you all had as much as a fun time as we did up here. So once again, thank you very much.
That's welcome.
And Dennis gets us out of here with another $10. Thank you, Dennis, buddy. We'll talk to you soon. All right, Pat, we appreciate you guys. If you guys need anything, just let us know. But enjoy your evening and stay safe from the storms. And we'll talk to you guys here real soon.
All right, thank you.
All right, take it easy. All right. Bye-bye.
My dog. Oh, my God.